Hey, love chat. Where you at, love chat? Good evening, everybody. FOMC. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we've got some time here. Interest rates are at 8. The press conference is at 8:30. Alright, so just hold your horses. Yeah, we'll do the breakdown now. Give me 2 seconds. I was just putting my pajamas on. It's nearly my bedtime. Anyway. I was just putting my pajamas on. Sorry. Okay. So, first things first. What is the first thing? We've got 15 minutes here until interest rates are released. So obviously, nothing is going to happen until then. I think before we even do a breakdown, I see there's only two guys here. But I just want it to be known that this is a very high risk event. Okay? So just be responsible. Take responsibility for your trades. Okay? Manage risk. Position size accordingly. Personally, I'm going to account for a 100 pip stop loss. With regards to my lot size, excuse me. So, yeah. I can't tell you guys how to live your life, how to manage your trades or position size, but I mean, really, anything could happen here, and there will be a lot of movement. You could get slipped 20 pips. You never know. So take it easy, guys. I'm personally gonna take it very easy today, but I think it's gonna be interesting today. Just because from the higher time frames here, we're sitting at a very key area. Okay, this monthly support area at 1700. So I'd like to see what happens here today. Last week we closed bullish, and it's just quite interesting. It's the last week of the month, so in theory we should start setting up for next month as well, with this weekly candle. Sorry, I'm trying to remove this rectangle. And then also looking back at the last FOMC event. Okay, studying the past is going to help you with our current trades. So here we go, the last FOMC. Let's see it on the 30 minutes. Okay, so here's the last FOMC event, this move up right here. Now, the candle leading up to interest rates closed bullish. Interest rates obviously very volatile, steep top wick and bottom wick closed bullish. Your next candle here, this 8:30 candle, we had a pretty steep wick to the downside. Now this is the beginning of the press conference, and I suppose you could say we grabbed liquidity before then driving up. So we're going to pretty much be looking for something very similar to that today, and I'm just going to be patient. Okay, it's not going to be different to any other day. We are not gambling, although this is, I think, more of a gambling scenario than any other day on the live stream. We're going to take it with a professional approach and do the right things here. So we are waiting for the, not this hourly candle to close, but the next 30-minute candle to close. So 8:30 we'll be looking for trades. So we've got about 40 minutes here. I'm not going to do too much technical analysis because, yeah, I mean, if there's enough momentum here, we should most likely just smash through this resistance. I'm going to mark this up as a key level. As you can see, that's the daily level right there, daily resistance. So your 4-hour here, obviously we're in a range right now. Price has just been anticipating this news, and nothing much has really happened in the days leading up to the news. Now we created support right over here at 1713, and we had this strong bullish candle this morning off of this support, and obviously we're in a range. Okay, I'm just breaking it down, but in reality we're just in a range. But I'm looking at this 4-hour candle here. We moved all the way down into support, okay, and we rejected. We left a pretty steep wick here, okay, a nice wick rejection to the support area and closed bullish. So in my mind, that could very well be setting us up to continue moving up here. Good morning, Chris, or good evening, should I say. Okay, so like I say, it's not going to be different from any other day. We're just going to be patient, and please, guys, position size accordingly. Obviously, very high impact news. There's going to be a lot of volatility as the news comes out, so that's why we will wait for a little bit more direction and just be patient for our entries here. But yeah, based off what's happened in the past couple of months, we are looking for buys, and I believe if we do move up today, we should have some really nice movement. Could even move into 1750. Okay, so yeah, 8 minutes until interest rates are released. Guys, this trade should be one of those trades where it's like it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. So just you know, in order to get you into that mindset, you need to be position sizing correctly. I can't stress it enough. Looking here on the daily, we obviously tapped into that 1700 support, and we had a pretty nice reaction off of that level. Now we formed a resistance right over here. Okay, we broke above that resistance, and we've now pretty much formed support right there. You can see on the 4-hour that support's pretty clear. So you can see the change in structure here is quite clear. We have broken these previous highs, creating new highs, creating a new higher low to continue moving up here. So I believe it would make a lot of sense for price to move up here this evening. We've got 5 minutes to go for interest rates. I just saw Roger Banks was streaming. I couldn't help but have a look. So it's putting buy stops above the 30 minutes and below the 30-minute candle. It's pretty crazy. Knowing him, he'll probably make my account balance on whatever trade he takes. but I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. We've got 3 minutes to go. So, obviously, we've heard the rumors that they are looking to continue to raise rates. Rumors of raising them 100 base points. So, we may even see rates come out more than expected here, which generally is good for the currency, okay? But keep in mind we have the press conference at 8:30. Now, in the press conference, what are they going to speak about? Most likely inflation. So if inflation is a problem, then we can expect to see gold move up. And like I say, it's pretty well known that there's a very high probability that rates are going to be raised. So for the most part, I believe that's already priced in. And with the news, we could potentially see price move in the other direction. So that's one of those things that comes with experience, understanding how things are priced in. Okay. Interest rates. Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Okay. And we'll most likely see those numbers come out greater than forecast. So, judging based off that, we should see gold move down because that's basically USD moving up. But like I say, for the most part, this news is already priced in, and I'm anticipating to see price move the other way. Here we go. 8 o'clock. Let's see it. So we're gonna get that move down. It's not as much to work with here as the previous FOMC. Oh, let's have a look. How did the numbers come out? Okay. So, same as expected. They've raised them by 75. Is it 70? Yeah, 75.75. So now we just have to be patient and wait for the 30-minute candle to close, and that's going to give us our direction on where we are anticipating price to move. Moving up already. Interesting. Inflation remains elevated. So that's your kicker. Inflation remains elevated. We should see price move up quite nicely here. But like I say, 30-minute candle. Just gotta wait for that closure. There's no rush. You shouldn't be stressing. Okay? Unless you're in a sell, of course. Then you can stress. I think we're gonna have a huge move up here today. How big is this range right here? 36 pips. How big is this range right here? So yeah, I mean, if we could close like that, just a bullish candle. Next candle, we create a bottom wick, tap back into the support here at 1721, and then I would anticipate for price to fill this wick right here. But yeah, this is crazy. This candle's flipped. If we drive down, I don't really have too many answers. We just need to be patient and wait. There's still 23 minutes. Okay, so I'm using the 4 hour to mark up support and resistance here, because those are slightly higher time frame levels, and I think we need to just be aware of these higher time frame levels, as with volume we could easily break through minor minor support and resistance levels here. If we close above resistance on this 30-minute, that'll be really great. But I'm still gonna wait for a bottom wick on the next candle to form first, and then wait for the flip of that candle to then fill this wick. Cause yeah, last time, although we caught 150 pips, that drawdown was pretty scary. Let's see. So here's this current candle that we're sitting on now, this 8 o'clock candle. And you can see, I'm not too sure where we entered, but it was on this candle as far as I remember. And this candle wicked down, and it respected this support. But we'll rather just wait for this wick down for the safest trade possible. And if there's no trade, yeah, that's just how it goes. Things are gonna probably move pretty quickly here though, so we need to be confident in what we're doing and know exactly what we're waiting for. So when we see it, we can execute. $15 gonna close soon. But yeah, you just want to, like I say, wait for that 30-minute candle, because we still have the press conference at 8:30, and there we generally get the real movement. It's the third FOMC stream that I've done. It's actually the third time I've ever watched FOMC play out. So first time was a learning experience. Second time we executed. Things looked pretty good. Today, honestly, we'll see how it goes. I'm not frothing for a trade here. So it's just a pleasure to have you guys on here, and we'll see how it goes. If these candles print out the way we want them to, we will have a trade. Fourteen minutes to go. Inflation, 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 inflation. You know, we've already had some decent movement here, but there's a lot more to come, and we're going to see that movement at 8:30. I believe we could push up into 1835 at least. Yeah, I think that's going to be our main target there, 1835. Guys are probably watching me type, shaking your head. I'm getting better, okay? I'm getting better. No. The news is not good, man. It's not good. It's not as good as you think. We're looking for buys. Inflation is high, okay, and the so-called good news has already been factored in. It's already been priced in. So we are anticipating for price to move up here, based on the fact that we still have high inflation. Inflation remained high. And yeah, of course, I've scrolled to the left quite a few times already, but we are looking at what has happened in the past, and we've seen, with these results, price moves up. Generally, we get the real nice move up at 8:30 as the press conference starts, and they start addressing the inflation problem. So that's what we're waiting for right now. Come on, Orlando. I know my internet isn't slow. I don't think it's gonna let us go that far back on a 5 minute. Things are about to get interesting. Got 6 minutes left. On. Off. Oh, okay. That's a shame. Okay, although we are being patient, I'm not saying that we're not gonna do some crazy shit. If we can get a nice wick down on the new 30 minute, I'm gonna go onto a 1 minute time frame. Okay, I'm gonna go into a 1 minute time frame, in all seriousness, and we'll see if we can potentially get involved on that wick. In all seriousness, it's gonna give you a much better risk to reward. I mean, 20 pip stop on FOMC. Anyone else taking a loss today is taking 50 pips at least. Nah, FBK. Someone brought up FBK in the stream this morning. Yeah, let me rather not say anything. The stream this morning was long, was really long, and we took absolutely no trades. It must be the longest stream that I've had. So I'm pretty drained, I'm not gonna lie. Keep him away from Blueberry. Blueberry? The broker. I'll tell you how FBK trades. And he can watch the stream and he'll tell you that I'm telling the truth. So, as news is released, what we'll do is we'll place a bar stop 20 pips above and sell stop 20 pips below where price is sitting right now. And I suppose just hope for the best. I bought one of his courses when I first started trading. You know, you see the cars, you're new to trading, you see the cars and that. Man, I fell for it. I bought this guy's course, it was on special, obviously. And yeah, that is the course basically. Teaching you to set a sell stop and a buy stop before news. I'm so glad I got the correct guidance since then. I'm sure I would have quit trading by now if I had kept setting buy and sell stops above and below price when there was news. Anyway, we are being a little bit more calculated in our approach today, and we have 2 minutes left until things start to pop off here. So I think if we could even see a wick down to 1723, we'll start looking for those bars. But we really want to see that last little liquidity grab on the 30-minute before we get that nice drive up. So just be patient. One minute to go. Okay, here we go. Pulling down already. This is nice. Real nice. Okay, here we go. Here's where the magic happens. 30-minute candle close, nice and bullish. above resistance, so technically speaking that is perfect. And now we just need a wick down on this new candle. So let's see, I want to see us tap into at least 1724 200. We could break the high here and just rock it up, but then the issue is stops. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect. So far we've seen it do everything we want to see it do, play by play. Okay. Let's wait for the 1 minute candle closure. Okay, real nice bottom wick here. So you got options here. Buy stop on the break of this high would be good. Ooh. This is crazy. If we break these lows, I don't know. Okay, in terms of buy stops, your stop loss is going to be pretty big right now, so let's disregard that idea. And we wait for a low time frame to form support here. Looks like we are respecting those lows. Yeesh. I had a gut feeling things would play out differently today. I think that's why I wanted to take it easy. I'm just trying to see where we may form this bottom wick, because we could just be grabbing liquidity to continue moving up here, but maybe I'm completely wrong and maybe we drive down. Right now, that's looking like the case, just the way this candle is sitting. And if we do drive down, then yeah, what can I say? The plan was to look for buys, so that's what we're waiting for. Right now. Right now, I don't want to buy this. Just Fed Powell speaking.
Overall economic activity, aggregate demand appears to remain strong. Supply constraints have been larger and longer lasting than anticipated, and price pressures are evident across a broad range of goods and services. Although prices for some commodities have turned down recently, the earlier surge in prices of crude oil and other commodities that resulted from Russia's war on Ukraine has boosted.
Okay guys, we have found support here on the 1 minute time frame.
as monetary policy actions are guided by our
I'm gonna take a buy right here.
maximum employment and stable prices for the American people.
Okay,
My colleagues
got in a
and I
little
are
bit late.
acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant
Stop loss
hardship,
below
especially on
this
those least
structure
able to
right
meet the
here,
higher
so
costs of
stop loss is
essentials
gonna
like
be
food,
at
housing, and transportation. We're highly attentive to the
17,
risks high inflation
18,
poses to both sides of
500.
our mandate,
Let's say,
and we're strongly
let's
committed
just
to
say
returning
17,
inflation
18.
to our 2% objective.
Okay, your lot size should be pretty small here.
At today's meeting,
So
the committee raised the target range for the federal
stops
funds
right
rate
now
by
are
3/4
looking like
percentage point, bringing the target
40
range
pips,
to
not bad.
2.25% to 2.5%.
And look at him go.
We're continuing the process of significantly reducing the size of our balance sheet, which plays an important role in forming the stance of monetary policy.
Look at him go.
Over coming months, we will be looking for compelling evidence that inflation is moving down, consistent with inflation returning to 2%.
Okay, I'm gonna secure
We anticipate that
half right here. We've tapped into that resistance just about. Okay, I haven't secured just yet. Looking left, we're sitting right at this level. Ooh, okay. No, I'm letting it run. Okay, securing off right there. Thank you, Fed Powell. 69 pips, I'll take it. Oh, stops of course should be at break even right now. Guys, was that not magic? Was that not magic? Wow, FOMC, man. Absolutely smashed. Hey, Mr. Nico. Only come here when we're taking tubs. Okay, my entries I got in at 22, 60. So yeah, stops were stops were pretty big. About 46 pips. Yeah, 46 pips stops. Stops at break even right now. Secured 69 pips, 70 pips. Thank you, M2. Yeah, man, that felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Sheesh. Patience, 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 patience. I laid it out. Everything. I said exactly what we were waiting for. If this didn't happen, I wouldn't have had a trade. But exactly what I wanted happened. Got the trade. Yeah, I made like 0.2%. I really went low risk. But anyway, I took part. I felt a bit uneasy coming into this, but yeah, it played out really well. So TP I'm gonna have at 1735, and yeah, we'll call it a day. So in total today we have waited what, going on like 5 hours, and we have finally got ourselves a trade. Oof. Come on. Yeah, there's pretty hefty resistance here. Okay, let's go. Madness. Currently at about 90 pips. TP, TP, TP. Let's go. Yeah, you see the 15 minutes about to close, and we could see some pullback here. I'm hoping we just tap TP and can get out of this thing. On the live stream, TP tapped just about. She's about 5 pips away from TP here on my broker. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna close right here. I don't want to be greedy giving up those last few pips right there, so I've closed full at, yeah, about 110 pips. And that's him. That's how it's done. Thank you so much to everyone who joined here. It's been a long day on the charts. Sheesh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tired. But yeah, guys, I'll be back on the stream tomorrow morning for London session. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. That's gonna be it, eh? What more do you need? Play it out to the T. If you are uncertain about anything, really just watch it back. I mean, broke it down. Play for play. Really great trade, guys. Hope some of you caught that. If you did, well done. So cheers, guys. See you. I'm out.